Hello, students. My name is Robert McCoy, and I'm one of the CDL instructors here at CC Training. All right, I'm looking forward to sharing some things with you, okay, that I've learned over the years. Now, we have a fine group of instructors here at CC Training. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that you get your CDL. Okay, we've got a lot of combined years of experience between us, and we have a great track record. Now, we are excited to have you begin your journey with us. Our staff is completely committed to ensuring that you receive the best possible training and experience as you proceed through our program. This first phase of the program will be theory permit prep, and this will be delivered by distance education and independent study. Okay. You're going to learn a great deal in the Zoom class, but you're going to be required to do work on your own also to make this happen. Okay. Nothing worthwhile and nothing of value is easy. Okay. Let's just be clear. All right. We'll use a Zoom class with a live instructor that you can access by PC, tablet, or smartphone. This class will set you up for success with permit testing at the DMV. It's going to set you up for a successful driving career also. Okay. Now, after you finish watching this video, if you haven't done it already, I want you to go to your email and read that welcome letter that I sent you from top to bottom. Read it thoroughly. Okay. That way you'll be well informed. Now, our Zoom schedule will be different depending on if you're in a weekend class or a weekday class. Now, you will refer to your welcome letter for those details. Okay. Now, attached to this email, you'll find so attached to the welcome email that you have received or will receive, you're going to find PDF forms of the CDL manual that we will be covering in Zoom, a PDF of the classroom handouts, and a PDF of pre-trip inspections. In addition, you will receive the CC Training CDLA ELDT Student Resource Pack PDF. Okay. This document has links and QR codes to lesson videos on page 1. Page 2 has the links and QR codes to ELDT practice test and your ELDT final exam. Now, you can take the practice test as many times as you want. Only take the exam one time. Reach out to your instructor or tell your instructor that you've taken the test, find out your grade. Then if you score poorly on it, your instructor can authorize a retest. And that's okay. We just want to make sure you know the material. All right. These tests are not, I wouldn't say not difficult, but I would say there's nothing sneaking up on you in these tests. Okay. We're going to cover all of this material in depth. When you're done with this class, you'll be prepared for these tests, I promise you. The document has also has a bunch of third-party resources on it that are really great. Now, okay, now this is the CC Training CDL Class A ELDT Student Resource Pack PDF. Okay, now there is a link in the document that will open this up on Google Drive if you wanted to look at it on Google Drive. Okay, but in order to look at it on Google Drive, you'd have to be signed into your Google account, of course. Now, with that said, when you open up the resource pack, you'll see that this document has a link for the entire PACD manual, CDL manual. These are all videos that I shot for this purpose, to give you students resources that you can use that will round out your understanding of the material. You can start running through this stuff before we even get to Zoom, you know? And in all honesty, most of the material is covered here, but let me be very clear, not all material is covered in these videos. Okay. You're not going to get any questions and answers in these videos. Okay. So it's important that you attend the Zoom meeting. Now, you're paying for it. You know, you might as well get everything out of it. Okay. Now, so in the Zoom meeting, we're going to cover all of this and more. But this is a great place to start, you know, before the meeting starts. Start pouring through the videos. Start going through these. See down here, here's your ELDT practice test, and here's your ELDT final exam. Now, only take the final exam one time. If you score poorly, retesting is possible, but it must be approved. Many of the questions that are on the final exam will probably be there. Okay, a good deal of them. But I promise you, the material that's going to be on that final will be covered thoroughly in our class, our Zoom class. Okay, so now with that said, these are permit prep practice questions. Now we'll try to cover these in the Zoom class as well. But if you wanted to broaden your understanding of the material, you could start going through these, dig through the manual sections that I'm going to send you in your email. There'll be the sections of the manual that we're going to study. And those sections of the manual are highlighted. Now, with that said, you could go through all these questions, answer them, and by the time you get to the Zoom class, you know, go through, write in your answers, see if you're right. If you master all of these questions, you'll probably be okay. You'll probably be good if you went and permit tested. Additional third-party video links. These video links here are great. It's a couple of Russian guys, or at least they're pretending to be Russian. I don't know if they're actually Russian or not, but we watch these videos quite a bit, you know, because they're great. These guys go through, they look at the different questions and they say, hey, look for this. Something you'll find out as you pour through these videos and start doing these practice tests, that a lot of times the answer to the question on the permit test is in the question. Okay. And if you watch these videos, you'll see that, you know, these guys will point that stuff out and we'll point it out also. Okay. Now, these videos here, down through here, these videos are not affiliated with CC Training. Click this one and go to Chris CDL, this link. This link will bring up this page. All right. And this is one of the ones that I highly recommend because it is so great. It's such a great set of practice tests. All right. So you click CDL practice tests. And of course, like I said, these guys, this website is not affiliated with CC Training, but it's out there. It's free to use. So I want you to be aware of it and be able to use it. Okay. It will help you. You know, these practice tests will definitely help you. And then so you click your practice tests, and here's a bunch of general knowledge tests. They got 8 general knowledge tests up here, 4 different air brake tests, combination vehicles. They've got, let's see, 5 combination vehicle practice tests up there. You know, they've got everything. They've got all 3 tests up there that you're going to need to pass to get your CDL permit, okay, and proceed through our program, okay, and that's a good thing. All right, now that I've said all that, here's another app, another third-party app that can be really helpful. I found, and it's called CDL Prep. It's on the App Store and it's on Google Play. Okay, so you can download it for free and use it for free on Apple, on iPhone, or Android. Okay, And it's another great it's another great resource out there that you can use. Like I said, it's not affiliated with us specifically, but there's the link. Do with it what you will. Okay. Now, with all that said, let's see. With all that said, all right. So we're going to do Zoom. And after we get this Zoom class done, now I'm talking about the weekday class specifically. I'm going to need you Friday morning to go to the DMV and take all 3 tests. Even if you don't pass 1 or 2 of the sections, take them all 3 of them. Okay. And because the reasoning for this is we've got to get this done stat. Okay. Got to get it done soon, fast as possible. And if you take a day and you don't take one of the tests when you go down there, you just lost a day. Okay. All right. Now, so you must take your permit. You must take your permit test at the DMV on Friday after your last Zoom meeting. All right. Really? You could take it before that. All right. To give yourself an extra shot if you felt confident. All right. I'm not going to tell you that you can't go down to that DMV this Monday morning and try to take that test. All right. That is if you went through everything on this document this weekend. And that is if you can pass those practice tests on CDL prep and Chris CDL, if you go through all the lesson videos, if you do your ELDT practice test, your ELDT final exam, you go through all your questions, find your answers, then you go through Chris CDL, you know what I mean? And watch your exam question videos. If you did all that, you could probably go to the DMV and pass that test. Now, keep this in mind when you go to test at the DMV, Pennsylvania. I'm going to do my part. If you do your part, it's very unlikely that you're going to need it. Okay. Many students pass all 3 parts the first time down there. If you do your homework and if you pay attention during Zoom class and you get on them practice tests, knock that stuff out, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We cover this material thoroughly. Okay. Now, you have to take 3 tests at the DMV to get your permit and to be able to continue through our program. You have to take the general knowledge, the combination vehicle, and the air brakes. Take all 3 of those tests every time you go to that DMV, unless you pass 1 or 2 of the tests. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is we're shooting to pass those 3 tests. If you miss all 3 of those tests the first day, make sure that if you miss the first 2, make sure you take all 3 of them, whether you fail a test or not. Okay. Because if you don't, you just lost a day. And what I'm going to need you to do, if for some reason you go Friday morning and you test, let's say you test right at the DMV, you take all 3 tests. Let's say you fail all 3 tests, which is very unlikely, but let's say it happens. I need you to go back Saturday, take all 3 tests. Let's say you fail 1 test. I need you to go back Tuesday, take that 1 test. Say you fail it again. I need you to go back that Wednesday, take that 1 test. Let's say you fail it again. I need you to go back Thursday, retake that 1 test. Let's say you fail it again. Go back Friday, take that 1 test. Saturday is the last day. If you wait till the second Saturday, if you're running into the second Saturday and you have not gotten that permit yet, Saturday is your last day. That second Saturday is the last day you'll be able to test before that second Monday, okay, of class. All right, this has to be done. If you don't have your permit by that second Monday, we're going to have to push your start back. We're going to have to push your start date back to the next available to the next available class. And that doesn't mean the next class coming in. That means the next available class, but what I'm saying is you got to get this permit out of the way, okay? ASAP, soon as possible, fast, all right? Get it done, get it knocked out. We got to get this ELDT final exam knocked out. This has got to be done. I mean, stat, man. Got to get this done. Got to get that permit knocked out. After you finish watching this video, I want you to go back to that welcome letter and read that entire letter, okay? When your reporting instructions, when you go to the range, are in that letter. The material I'm telling you now, all the information I'm giving you right now is in that letter, okay? All right, it'll be like a transcript of this video pretty much, okay? But read it again, okay? All right. Now, the permit and the ELDT final exam are not optional, okay? I know I've said it several times that it's got to be done. It's got to be done. But this is mandatory. You cannot continue in this program without them, okay? All right, our Zoom meeting, okay, depending on if you're in a weekend class, you'll meet for Zoom on Saturday and Sunday, and that of course will be, you can meet anywhere for that as long as you have your device and your welcome email. Now on the weekdays, the students who meet for Zoom on the weekday are going to meet, over their tablet, over their PC, over their phone. Doesn't matter. You can even dial in. All right. Now, if you dial in, you're not going to be able to see any of the videos that we're going to play during the class. And we've got some pretty important videos that we share with you in the class that are not on this document, by the way. All right. So that's one particular reason why you want to be in the Zoom meeting the whole time. Okay. And not to mention, there's a lot of questions that get asked that you can't get answered if you're watching a video, because nobody's on the video to ask the question. Okay. All right. So, we'll go through the weekday Zoom class. We're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All right. On Monday, we're going to start at 1:30 p.m. and run to 4:30 p.m. On Tuesday, we're going to start at 1:30 p.m. and run to 5:30 p.m. On Wednesday, we're going to do the same. On Thursday, we're going to do the same, 1:30 to 5:30 p.m. And on Friday morning, we're going to have a short 2-hour review where we're going to hit some of the high points. And if you have any final questions before you race off to the DMV, to take those 3 tests. And Friday, I need you to take all 3 of those tests. Okay. You got to do it. I need you to do it. All right. You need to do it. All right. This has got to be done. All right. So Friday morning, we'll have Zoom 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay. And then after that, shoot over to the DMV, take your tests. Then, what you're doing here is a big undertaking. It really is. It's a big undertaking. But you know what? Before you know it, you'll be out there driving. And then what looked like such a monumental undertaking, you'll be like, I don't know what I was so worked up about. You'll be doing it. And you'll be doing it and you'll be getting paid for it. How about that? That's lots of fun, man. I kind of admire where you're at now. It's been a long time since I've been in your shoes, where you're at with all the questions, what's it going to be like and everything. But you're going to do great. I'm telling you, you're going to do great. And in class, if we're in class together, which if you're in a weekday now, I probably will see you in there. All right. On the Zoom, that is. But if I'm your instructor for Zoom, then we'll have some fun. I think you'll enjoy it. And I certainly enjoy teaching it. I love then Friday, I need you to run the DMV, take all 3 of those tests. Okay? Don't pass them all. Get back there Saturday, take whatever test you didn't pass. Same thing all week long. Okay. The only days you're not going to be able to test are going to be Sunday and Monday. It's because the DMV is closed. Okay. Get it done. All right. Get it done. You're setting yourself up. You know, this is the only career field that you can get into and with less than 2 months training and come out making the kind of money that you can make. You've picked a good career field, but I'm going to tell you, in order to do it well and to do it for a long time, you better be safe driver. Better be a safe driver, because if you're not, you, yeah, if you're not, it's not going to be good. After we get through the Zoom class, after you get your permit, and after you get your ELDT final exam done, then that second Monday, if you're in the weekday program, you'll report to your respective ranges. And that information is in your welcome email. Okay. We have 4 different colleges that we're dealing with. So I can't tell you in a generic video, you know, which one to report to, because this video is planned for 4 different programs. Okay. So, all right, guys, I'm Robert McCoy again. I hope to see you on Zoom, and God bless you. And I hope you have a wonderful day.